Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be learning how to do the Elizabeth stitch. So this is actually a really fun stitch that I enjoy and think looks really beautiful when it comes to clothing, or say if you're making like pillow covers. I think this is really gorgeous, especially if you interchange yarn colors, but that's something we'll be showing you in a later video. So for today we're going in with the Red Heart brand yarn again. This one I believe is like a royal purple. I'll have to double check on the name, I'm so sorry. Then I'm actually going to be using a bigger hook than I normally do this time. We're going to be going in with the Boy brand, the size H hook, which is a 5mm. As you can see, it's a little bit bigger, but again, it's the same with the rubberized kind of ergo handles that is nice and cozy for your hands while you're crocheting. So let's jump right in. So you want to make your magic loop. So pull over, oops, almost lost that one. So again, I just like to pull through and again leave a little bit of that gap there so you can do your stuff. So for this Elizabeth stitch, you want to start out and do in chains of 10. So, you know, you can do 10, 20, 30, etc., however long you prefer it to do. Just for the sake of the video, then just learning the stitch, we're going to start out with just 10. So yarn over, we're going to do single crochet of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So after you got your chain of 10, this is going to be like your base chain here. You are going to chain 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's going to be how you start, no matter how small or how big you want to do the Elizabeth stitch. You always want to start out with in multiples of 10 and then an additional 4. And that's going to be the start of your first stitch. So in order to do this, you're going to start in the 4th chain from the one on the loop. So you're going to count from 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you want to go in that loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over on the hook, go through that same loop, pull through, and come up like this. So you should have 1, 2, 3, and 4 loops on your hook. Once you have all 4 on your hook, you're going to yarn over again. You're going to pull through all 4 loops. And then to finish off this stitch, you're going to just chain 1, and that is how you do the Elizabeth stitch. So then you're going to skip the next one. So we went in this one here, you're going to skip this loop, go into this next one, and again, just go in there, pull through, yarn over, go through that same loop, yarn over, pull through. You should have 4 on your hook, and pull through all 4, and then single crochet again. So let's finish out this first row, skip the next loop, go in that second one, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, going through that same loop, pull through, count 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on your hook, pull through, and a single crochet to finish it off. So you can't really tell the pattern that much until you get going on more rows. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish this row, and then I will show you how to complete the next rows. Oops, that is not through. Oh, sometimes that happens. All right. Okay, so for this, we're going to chain 3, 2. Let me get a little bit more yarn going on here. And 3. And then you're going to go into that first loop here, right there. Remember, pull through, yarn over, through, so you have 4 loops through all 4, and then single crochet. Skip 1, pull through, yarn over, pull through, 1, and crochet. And see here it's creating that nice flat edge, so that's going to create a really nice base for us. So skip 1, first one. I know it may look a little hard, but I promise you it's really easy. So skip 1, I feel like this yarn color too might have been a little bit harder to see the texture with, but when you get going a little bit bigger, you know, it helps with being able to really see the pattern very well. And it creates a little bit of a puff. So I don't know if you can really tell that here. I'll try to get close up. It's kind of hard to see, but you get like a little bit of a raised up edge there. So like I said, it's kind of hard to tell, but you can see how it's going kind of one way here and then the other way on top. But that, and you can see they almost look like little triangles there. So I'm just going to do this 3rd row. And then we'll show you how to do some like fun patterns with it coming up in some future videos. See, I feel like there now you can start to see a little bit more of the pattern there. I did a little bit bigger hook, and I feel like it works better with a bigger hook so you can see that pattern there. But it's almost like a little like kind of triangular like shape in there. But when you use smaller hooks, it's a little bit harder to tell just because there's a pattern and it can be a little bit tight. So it's a lot going on in one small space. But it's really pretty, I feel like, when you use bigger hooks. And like I said, I think it's really beautiful as kind of like pillow covers. Get some stuffing and put in there. It's really, really easy to make up. And then you have some nicely home decorated projects that you did yourself. All right. So this is how it should be looking. I don't know what this shiny piece is there. Got some glitter on there. It's kind of hard to tell on here. Let's see. But that is the Elizabeth stitch. It's very easy, very simple, but it creates almost like that, like I said, kind of triangular pattern going back and forth. I don't know if that's easier to tell or if it's easier up close here. No. But yeah, so that is the Elizabeth stitch. And I actually have a page on Facebook called Keys Closet, K-I-S Closet. I'm going to be linking all my videos, but that's where you can also find some other projects I've done when it comes to crocheting and see some finished projects as well. So if you have any questions about the patterns and things like that, or would like to see videos on any of those, just leave me a comment down below on here or on that page. And while you're here, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and give this video a like, and leave me comments in the section below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thanks for joining me again today, and I hope you have a blessed day.